Hello students, welcome to online class of Nagesh Karizgi Orchid School. In the previous class, we have learned about whole numbers. In first lesson, we have seen about large numbers in detail. Now, in this session, we are going to start with our new lesson, that is playing with numbers. This is our third lesson. We are going to see more about numbers, about factors, about multiples in this lesson. So, playing with numbers. In this lesson, we are going to learn factors and multiples, prime and composite numbers, divisibility test for divisibility of numbers, common factors and multiples, some more divisibility rules, prime factorization, highest common factor, least common multiple. We are going to see few word problems of HCF and LCM, and then we are going to summarize all the points what we have studied in this lesson. Arrangement of 8 balls in a different ways. Now see here students, we have 8 balls. We are having 8 balls. Now we have to arrange these 8 balls in different ways. Like we have here only one row. In one row, 8 balls are arranged in a line. 1 rows into 8 balls is equal to 8 balls. Now, same 8 balls we are going to arrange in a different way. Like, we are having 2 rows. In each row, we are having 4 balls. We are having here 4 balls. Now, 2 rows into 4 is again 8 balls. 2 rows into 4 balls is again 8 balls. Again we will try to arrange the same number of balls in different rows. Yes, now we have arranged the balls in 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each row we have 2 balls. In each row we have 2 balls. So 4 rows multiplied by 2 balls is again 8 balls. Let us try to arrange same number of balls in different way. Now we have 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 balls are arranged in 8 different rows. 8 rows into 1 ball in each row becomes 8 balls. So we have arranged the same number of balls in different ways. Let us see what are those. 8 balls we have arranged in 1 row, 4 balls we have arranged in 2 rows, 2 balls we have arranged in 4 rows, and 1 ball we have arranged in 8 rows. Okay, so this was the arrangement of the 8 balls in different ways. So we can say that 8 can be written as the product of 2 numbers in following ways. Like 8 balls were there, we have taken 8 rows, in each row 1 ball, so 1 8 is 8. Then 8 balls we have taken 4 rows, in 4 rows we have kept 2 balls, so 2 4s are 8. Now 2 rows, in each row we have taken 4 balls, 4 2s are 8. 1 row, in 1 row we have taken 8 balls, so 8 1s are 8. So these were the different ways in which we have arranged the number of balls. So from this what we have seen that 1, 2, 4 and 8 are exact divisors of 8. So they are called as factors of 8. So what are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4 and 8 are factors of 8. So let us see in detail about factors. Factors and multiples. Let us see about factors first. A factor of a number is the exact divisor of that number. That is, when it divides the number, the remainder left is 0. the remainder left is 0. For example, factors of some numbers are, let us take example 16. We have the factors like 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Let us see how we got these factors. 1 16s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 4 4s are 16, 8 2s are 16 and 16 1s are 16. So, these are the factors of 16. These are the factors of 16. Let us take one more example, 25. 1, 5 and 25 are the factors of 25. 1 25s are 25, 5 5s are 25 and 25 1s are 25. So, how to find the factors? When we divide the number, we must get the remainder 0. We must get the remainder 0. So, we can say the number is exactly divisible by the other number. So, that will be the factor of the number. Let us see few more example in detail. Now, see here, we have to find the factor of 20. We have to find the factor of 20. So, let us multiply, let us divide 20 by 1, 20 divided by 1, 1 20s are 20, the remainder is 0. So, 1 is the factor of 20. Let us take next number, that is 2, 20 divided by 2, 2 tens are 20. So, again the remainder is 0. Let us take number 3. 3 is not divisible exactly. So, let us take the number 4. 20 divided by 4, 4 5s are 20. Again the remainder is 0. Let us take the next number. 20 divided by 5, 5 4s are 20. Remainder comes 0. 20 divided by 10, 10 2s are 20. The remainder is 0. And last is 20 divided by 20. 20 ones are 20. Remainder is 0. So, after doing the division, we got that 1, 2, 4, 5 and 10 and 20 are the factors of 20. How these are the factors of 20? Because these numbers are exactly divisible and leaves the remainder 0. When a particular number after dividing leaves the remainder 0, we can say it is the factor of the number. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20 are the factors of 20. Let us see next example. Now, we are going to find out the factor of 15. So, 15 divided by 1, 1 15s are 15, remainder is 0. So, this is the factor. Let us take 2, 15 divided by 2, 2 7s are 14. 15 minus 14, it leaves the remainder 1. So, when it is leaving the remainder 1, so it is not the factor of the particular number. Let us take next number, 15 divided by 3. 3 5s are 15, 15 minus 15, we get the remainder 0. 15 divided by 4, 4 3s are 12, 15 minus 12 is 3. So, we are getting the remainder 3 here. So, it is not the factor of 15. 15 divided by 5, 5 3s are 15, 15 minus 15 is 0. 15 divided by 6, 6 2s are 12, 15 minus 12 is 3. So, here we are getting the remainder 3. So, it is not the factor of 15. And the last is 15. 15 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15. 15 minus 15, remainder is 0. So, where we are getting the remainder 1, 3, 3, those numbers are not the factor of 15. And where we are getting the remainder 0, those numbers are only the factors of 15. So, what are the factors of 15? 1, 3, 5 and 15 are the factors of 15. So, when we divide the number, we must get the remainder 0. Then we can say it is the factor of the given number. Now, let us see properties of factors. 1 is the factor of every number. 1 is the factor of every number. It means a number when divided by 1 gives 0 as remainder. That is, 1 is exact divisor of all the numbers and hence a factor of all the numbers. So, 1 is the factor of every number. For example, 2 divided by 1, 1 2s are 2. We get the remainder 0. Let us take other example. 45 divided by 1, 1 45s, 1 4s are 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. Take the next number down, it is 5, 1 5s are 5, 5 minus 5 is 0. So, 1 is the exact divisor of 45, 12, 1 1s are 1. Let us take the next number down, 1 2s are 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. You can see here in these examples, when we divide 2 by 1, 45 by 1 and 12 by 1, after dividing we get the remainder as 0. So, 1 is the factor of every number. 1 is the factor of every number, because when we divide any number by 1, we get the remainder 0. Let us see the next property. A number is factor of itself. A number is factor of itself. It means a number when divided by itself gives zeros as the remainder. That is, it is an exact divisor of itself and hence a factor of itself. For example, when the number is divided by itself, like 2 divided by 2, 2 1s are 2 gives the remainder 0. 12 divided by 12 gives the remainder 0. 45 divided by 45 gives the remainder 0. So, the number when divided by itself gives the remainder 0. So, it is said that a number is factor of itself. A number is factor of itself. Next property, factors of a number are always less than or equal to that number. Factors of a number. When we find factors, the factors are always less than. For example, factors of 24. Now, what are the factors of 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24 are the factors of 24. Now, in the property it is said that the factors of a number are always less than or equal to that number. For example, now 24 factors we have find out here. The factors are less than 24. All the numbers are less than 24 or it is equal to the number 24. 24 is the last factor. After that we don't have any factor. So, all the factors are less than or equal to that number. Every factor is less than 24 or equal to 24. Every factor is less than 24 or equal to 24. There is no factor which which is more than 24. Now see here, there is a girl. She wants a mango candy. What she wants? She wants a mango candy, and she was waiting for the ice cream person to come, vendor to come to give her ice cream. And when the vendor arrives, she asked, why didn't you come yesterday? Okay, she asked the question. Then vendor replied, I come here on every 4th day. He is saying that he comes on every 4th day. So students, can you tell me on which day he will come? Yes, the vendor will come on every 4th day, 8th day, 12th day and 16th day, as he is coming every 4th day. So ice cream vendor comes on the days that are multiples of 4. That are multiples of 4. So now we are going to see about the multiple. A multiple is a number that is a product of two whole numbers. A multiple is a number that is product of two whole numbers. For example, 2 is a whole number and 5 is a whole number. So both are whole numbers. When multiplied, we get 10 as a whole number. The 10 is the multiple, and 2, 5 are the factors of 10. 2 and 5 are the factors of 10. Okay. So multiple is a number that is product of two whole numbers. Let us see in detail. Properties of multiples. A number is a multiple of itself. A number is a multiple of itself. For example, when we multiply a number by 1, we get the number itself. Yes. So when we multiply 21 multiplied by 1, we get the number itself. When we multiply 257 by 1, we get the number itself. So when we multiply any number by 1, we get the number itself. So this is the first property of multiple. A number is a multiple of itself. A number is a multiple of itself. Next, every multiple of a number is always greater than or equal to that number. Every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. For example, now if we want to find the multiple of 4, we want to find the multiple of 4. So the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on as. Okay. So every multiple will be equal to or greater than the number. Every multiple is equal to or greater than the number. So first multiple will be equal to the number, but the other multiples are greater. Other multiples are greater. So this property tells us that every multiple of a number is always greater than or equal to that number. We will see one more example here. 21 multiplied by 2 is equal to 42. 42 is greater than 21. So all the multiples will be equal to or greater than that number. A number of the multiples of a number is infinite. Like multiples of a given number are obtained by multiplying the number with the endless list of numbers. Hence, we can conclude that the multiples of a number are infinite. What is meant by infinite? It means endless. It goes on. It is endless. the number of multiples of a number are infinite, means as we go on multiplying we get the next numbers. So the multiples never end. For example, multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. As we go on multiplying, the multiples goes on. So the number of multiples of a particular number are infinite, It means endless. It is endless. Let us see one more example. Now we are going to find the multiples of 19. So 19 ones are 19, 19 twos are 38, 19 threes are 57, 19 fours are 76, 19 fives are 95, and so on. So the multiples of 19 are 19, 38, 57, 76, 95, and so as on. So the number of multiples we get are endless. If we go on multiplying, we will go on getting the answers unless and until we stop doing multiplication. So now I want to test your knowledge. Answer me one simple question. The number of multiples of a number is, the number of multiples for a number is how many? Like only 2 multiples we are having, or 3 multiples, 4 multiples, or infinite? Yes, very good. It's infinite. There are infinite number of multiples of a number. Now we are going to solve sums from exercise 3.1. The first question is, write all the factors of following numbers. Write all the factors of following numbers. Now the first question is 24. Now we have to find the factor of 24. To find the factor of 24, we must know that it should be divided, and after dividing we must get the remainder 0. First question I will solve in detail. We have to see here carefully. 24. So as we have seen, 1 is the factor of every number. 1 is the factor of every number. So let us take the next number. So 2 divided by 24. 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Then take this 4 down. 2 twos are 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So here we are getting the remainder 0. So when we get the remainder 0, the number is factor of the given number. So 2 is the factor as we get the remainder 0. Let us see the next. We will divide 24 by 3. So what we will do? We will directly divide. What will come, you tell me, students? 3 8s are 24. Okay. So 3 8s is 24 and 24 minus 24 is 0. So when we divide 24 by 3, we get the remainder 0. So 3 is the factor of 24. Okay. Let us take the next number. 4, 24. Okay. What will come, you tell me? The answer? 4 6 are 24. Okay. So 24 minus 24 is again 0. So when we get the remainder 0, 4 is the factor of 24. 5. Let us take the number 5. We will divide 24 by 5. Is it divisible, students? No, it is not divisible, because 5 fours are 20 and 24 minus 20 we get the remainder 4. So when we are getting remainder 4, it is not the factor of the given number. So we should not take 5 as a factor because it's leaving the remainder 4. Let us take the next number 6. 6 4s are 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. So 6 is the factor of 24. Okay. Let us take now 8. 24 divided by 8. 8 3s are 24. Okay. So 24 minus 24 0. It leaves the remainder 0. So 8 is the factor of 24. Let us take the next number. 9 is not divisible. 10, no. 11, it's not divisible. So let us take 12. 24 divided by 12. 12 2s are 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. It is leaving the remainder 0. So 12 is the factor of 24. 12 is the factor of 24. Now let us take 13. It's not divisible. 14, no, as the numbers are big. Now 15, 16, 17, 18, we have to see so on, but the numbers are big, so it's not divisible exactly. So what we have to do? We have to take the number itself. As we have seen in the property, 1 is the factor of the number, every number, and 24, the number itself is also the factor. So what we have seen, the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Okay. So till now we have seen the factors and multiples, we have seen the properties. In next class we will see about more examples of factors and multiples and going to solve the sums from exercise 3.1. Thank you, students.